emotionalmilestones.com. This is where you can find. And this is where you can see how she works and learn a little bit in case you're interested. And on PESI, you can look for her courses. Yeah, this is PESI I'm referring to, learn more on-demand courses. She does this teleplay the preschool way. This is for in-person and virtual therapy sessions, like really a lot of good materials. I really, really love what she does. Let's Play Therapy Institute that I've come across. And here you have all trainings here. If you click on it, I would go for video games and play therapy. And then you have quite a few courses that you can take either and pay for them, or there are some free options also. I have not tried any of those, but it looks really interesting for me. The only thing I've tried from Let's Play Therapy Institute is superhero work. So you see, like the games they are using like Minecraft and Roblox, how to incorporate it in therapy, and how to engage the child through that. Yeah. So for me, what I used from them that I would recommend, this is a course about superheroes and how to use superheroes in your work, right? So again, you can just take the course there, and there's lots of activities of how to use online superheroes and how to incorporate it in your own work. Now, let me show you. There's a small fee for the subscription, and there's some things that are available free of charge. It's aimed at kids of different ages. So 5+, and you can see that they will give you the age there. So who is it suitable for? Where I feel emotion identification activity. So what the child can do. I'll first show you how the tool works. Oh, I'm not logged in, although I'm logged in. Okay. And let's log in. Okay, so the where I feel, right? Emotional identification. So if you are logged in, you launch tool, and then it gives you different options to create, yourself. There are different starting point basis, and then you can choose certain color for the emotion and say where you feel it in your body, right? So this works with kids quite well. Even with the little ones. There's another option on this tool, which I quite enjoy. It's check out to guest. So, well, I am a member. So if you click on it, it will give you login and password, which you can share with the family. And they can log in from their side and just share the screen with you, which makes things much easier, right? Additionally, anger monsters, and I think they have worry bugs. One of the most favorite activity for the kids from experience so far, because you choose your own monster, and then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different activities that you engage in. There's a little bit of education about what is anger, where you do a matching activity, matching cards activity. And then it's about me, where the child needs to say, like, what makes me angry, a couple of questions. Then you do warning signs, where the child has an opportunity to drag certain warning signs as it happens to them. For example, feeling hot never happens to me. When I'm a little angry, when I'm mad, right? So it's that awareness that you build. What bugs me, again, you get a little bit of information what child feels angry about, and the options there are schoolwork, being bullied, family life, worries about money, siblings. And the money one is very interesting, because even with small kids, I see sometimes it pops up somehow. Coping cards, what you can do to overcome your anger and worries, and then they can choose, and you can even print it here, and then you can either save it to for your child to have. But yeah, this is the one for the signs that I mentioned, right? And generally, like explore, I'm not going to go through each and every tool, but there are a lot. One I would like to get your attention to also. And you're gonna say hi to my cat, I think. Uncontrollable environment. Come, Sally, say hi. There are many things for meditation and teaching breathing, right? So there's videos also, but there's adult content. Yeah, there's adult and child content. There's some psychoeducation for healthy boundaries, many things, right? Anger thermometer, there's some information for cognitive distortion, so worksheets, right? Then there's, if you want to work with self-esteem or whatever it is, you just type in with the age group, and there'll be many resources to help you find it right for the age group. And also this is printable, right, for the very minimal fee. There are some resources that are free and there are some that you pay for. Okay, so this is it. Now, let me just close this before we go into the discussion and questions. So, final thoughts. Online counseling is effective. Yes, it is. Online counseling has its own challenges. Absolutely. Children and adolescents need our presence. They need our presence more than intervention, skill, or anything else. It's the presence and it's your care and it's that interest, that therapeutic alliance. Relationship is the key. Boundaries are a must. And sit with yourself and think of those boundaries and how you can communicate them comfortably. Uh, and the interesting part is, while I say boundaries are a must, flexibility is essential. My cat was locked. She just showed with her tail and her other parts in the middle, right? Okay, this happened. So what to do now? We move on, right? We're just flexible about things. We learn and we move on. And let's remember we are doing our best, and that's the best we can do. It's about being real, learning from mistakes, and acting on our learnings. Keep showing up, keep forgiving yourself, keep expanding, because no matter what's happening around us, we have that big thing on us as psychologists, counselors. In the midst of the storm, it's usually us who are being looked upon as the calm, grounded presence. And educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. So don't worry too much about your intervention and how you do it. Just make sure you have the therapeutic alliance, that you are respectful, that you're doing it professionally, that you are present, caring, and all that. Make sure your heart is there. The rest will follow. Just a few words about upcoming training in play therapy and other creative interventions. It was planned for end of April. Now we are shifting the date. We are postponing it till May because I would really love to have it done in person with lots of materials, because we are going to do play therapy. We're going to do sand play therapy. So there's lots of materials that we are bringing. It's hosted by Able UK in DHCC. It's a big training room with loads and loads of tangible stuff. And I really want to do it in person. If you're interested in attending in May, just drop me an email and I'll give you some more information. These are the things that we usually offer through the center. Parenting with confidence. We have many social skills groups for kids of different age. And of course, my Love Power Kids program to support families and children who go through medical treatment. So to support parents and children who go through surgeries, who just need a little bit support of knowing how to handle kids through vaccination and anything that is related to medical theme. This is the program for parents and children. So thank you so much for joining me today and bearing with me and my technology. I'm going to stop the recording here, and then we can just continue with questions and answers.